rude. I'm coming over by the 9 seconds. Sun is going up by the bit by boo. And y'all was seeing you were nothing but a baby. I think I do this shit for real now. Hey, I ain't no motherfucking maybe. I'm for motherfucking real now. Hey, damn it. Not logged in. Mama. 1 second, guys. Hey, you know, I think the sunshine. Can everyone hear me? I gotta turn off my screen for a second here. I'm not logged into BitGet right now. Hey, I ain't no motherfucking maybe. I'm for motherfucking real dog. Hey, mama. What's up, guys? Behind this black screen, the truth will be revealed. Stick around for just a bit longer and you shall find out the truth. You shall find out what is next. In today's stream, I'm going to break it all down. When are we going to short? When are we going to get bearish? And I'm also going to explain to you why you shouldn't be bearish yet, okay? So it's a very important stream, very important video. Please buckle up, get your popcorn, and today will be a big day for us in analyzing this market. So give me a second, guys, and we will get started here. Money, mano. Money, mano, money, mano, money, 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 mo. Money, 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 mo. Money, money, mo. Money, mano. Money, 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 mo. Money, mano. Money, mano. Money, mano. Money, mano. If I could pay my bills, I'm good. 1 second, guys. Did you get stopped down on your ETH short? No, we did not. Let's see. I think I can show my screen now. If you were in the alerts, guys, let's see here. Hey, what's up, guys? All right. If you were in the alerts, we closed out of the Ethereum long or the Ethereum short, and I actually just switched long on Ethereum and made about $15,000. Let's see. I just need my screen to load up. Can everyone hear me? How's the stream? So yeah, guys, remember we started the account this week with $30,000. It's up to $143,000. So we 5x the account almost this week. So let me show you that Ethereum short that we did. Okay, man, I hate this. Whenever I log into BitGet on a new computer, a lot of times it takes a while before it will load my trades and stuff here. So we'll have to give it a sec here, guys. Mr. B, keeping your vals until 3 Ethereum. That's very smart, and I would highly agree with that. So guys, I'm just waiting for my BitGet to load up. I don't know why this happens whenever I'm logging in from a different computer. So 1 second, guys. I'm trying to show you guys. If I could pay my bills, I'm good. Why does it do this shit? Wait, USDT futures, coin margin futures. This is so annoying, dude. Okay. So does anyone know that indicator that tells you when the full moons are gonna be? Full moon or something. It's the moon cycles. Let's put that baby on. All right. Wait for the next moon, guys. That's all you want to do. Is this a full moon or what is this moon? You want to wait for that moon. That's the key to trading, guys. That's all you have to do. You just have to wait for this moon to short the market. That's all. That's all, guys. It's that easy. Now what's cool is the moon has been following my alerts. So the moon, you see the little black moon here, he was in crash alerts, so he got my alert to go long and get bullish. So Mr. Full Moon, I actually charge him. I know you guys get into the alerts for completely free, but the full moon, I have to charge him about $280,000 a week. So he's my most expensive client. So yeah, he copied my alert, and that's how he knew to go get bullish here. So good job to the black moon. Litecoin is struggling. No, it's not, dude. You think it's struggling, but it's been destroying for 6 months now. That's not struggling. Right now, this is a Bitcoin pump. Bitcoin is pumping harder than everything besides, okay, right now Solana. But Solana was just underperforming the last 2 days. So just because Litecoin's underperforming now for a little doesn't mean it's going to be underperforming like tomorrow or the day after that. Litecoin can absolutely go on a tear. The key is you need to look at the Litecoin Bitcoin chart, okay, and look at the support and resistance here. So for example, you see this, it doesn't look the most bullish right now. So like the time to load up on Litecoin to outperform Bitcoin is like if it gets to support or something, or if it gets to this trend line. You know, Litecoin's literally been destroying Bitcoin all year, and it fluctuates, right? The price of the performance, it fluctuates. It's not like Litecoin is going to go and outperform Bitcoin 24/7. So the ratio does pull back, right? And so it's like you need to understand that the Litecoin performance is destroying Bitcoin on a longer time frame here for the last 6 months. So just because it's underperforming for one day does not mean, oh, Litecoin struggling. Okay, come on BitGet. Let's go here, then let's go to spot. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm pretty sure the next full moon or whatever that is going to be at the end of the month. Remember, I noticed this pattern before, right? Look at this. Middle of the month top, end of the month bottom, middle of the month top, end of the month bottom. So now, wait for the middle of the month. Ooh, that would actually be right around here. Middle of the month would be right there. Let's see then. And I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like it's a little too early to be shorting the market. Yesterday, if you guys watched the live stream, obviously we took a scalp short on Ethereum, but then we got out for break even, and I'm trying to show you guys that how I got out break even. Double top on AVAX, check it out. All right, I'll check it out. But yeah, remember how I told you guys, I said, look, we're going to do a little scalp short here, expecting a pullback to 1350 before going higher to 1700 would be my God short, right? So what we did was we shorted, we were up $2,000, then it came back, we broke even. We got out, broke even. So then I actually went and I longed Ethereum near the top today, and I made like $11,000 or $15,000 within like 4 minutes today. So I made another $11,000 in 4 minutes. I got in on Ethereum like right here. No, I got in on Ethereum right here, and I just closed it out there. Just a quick little scalp because I just saw it coming. But I'm trying to show you guys this because it's one thing to say it. If there's no proof, then, well, I have no reason to lie. I'm literally trying to show you guys this, but freaking BitGet's not loading right now on the computer. Okay, let's look at AVAX like one of like my boy Top Notch said. And basically, guys, get ready. Once the dollar gets to 101, this is when we're probably getting bearish again. Okay, let's go out to AVAX. But like I said, I still think it's too early. That's not a double top, bro. This looks bullish. Okay, now, some would say it looks bearish because there's like a little bit of bearish divergence, but experience trumps the chart sometimes, And this is not really a perfect bearish divergence, right? Because really, it played out already, right? You had this right there, and then it dipped. It did dip off that, So now it's almost like reset, right? So it's not a perfect bearish divergence. So no, this is not bearish on AVAX. If anything, I'll fucking long this shit right now. I'll fucking long it right now with you guys. Let's fucking long it. But I'm not gonna trade big, because this is stupid, guys. You know, you don't want to long the top, really. You know, when you long the top, every time you should ask yourself, why didn't I long it down here? Okay, that's what you need to understand. Let's see if I could transfer over. I'm just gonna transfer over like 10,000, and I might do it. I might not. Let's look at uh-oh, stream popped. Yeah. So I would rather go long on this than short this top notch. So no worries. See, that's the thing, right? A lot of people think they know how to read charts. They say, "Oh, it's a double top," but it's like, you know, it's not the cleanest double top. It's not a double top I'm growing crazy to short. You know what I mean? If anything, the way I look at that is it's more like a bull flag. But bull flags are also bullshit. Okay, bull flag is like it's the least reliable pattern in charts, like in anything. Whether you trade crypto, stocks, anything, bull flags are bullshit. Okay, it's like the best patterns are double tops, double bottoms, and head and shoulders. But they need to be either textbook, or you need to have a good feel and experience for them. Like, you know, like I said, this is not a great double top to short, but then there are double tops where, you know, it's a beautiful double top. It makes a lot of sense. This one is not. It's just the way I look at it, right? Because like, look at Ethereum, right? Ethereum has some amazing bearish divergence right now, right? And so this is the thing, right? If people think they know how to read charts, so what do a lot of people do? They just go short Ethereum right now, okay? And I'll be honest, it looks good to short when you're looking at like the 1 hour time frame, but when you zoom out, okay, you realize it's kind of like catching a falling knife, but instead you're trying to catch a shooting star. You know, it's risky to catch a falling knife, right? When the knife is falling, you could think you're longing the bottom right here, and then the knife is still falling lower. It's the same thing with trying to short the top right now. You're trying to short the shooting star, just like you would try to long the falling knife. So it's like, you need to understand there's 365 days in a year, and, you know, is it going to hurt you to walk away and try to short it a different day? You know, because this is a special time for the market. It doesn't do this often, okay? This does not happen often, and it hasn't happened in like 6 months, really. Well, January, this was kind of like that, I think you could say, before the Sam Bankman dump. You had this, but, you know, it doesn't happen often. So it's like, you know, look how long this pump lasted, right? It lasted 33 days. This one lasted 15 days. But the thing is, it also, once it topped, it came down and it came back up before dumping, right? And so this one, you know, momentum is strong here. And it's just like, this is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's day 10 of the pump, when really you had a 33-day pump and a 15-day pump here. It's like, there's no rush to short right now. Does it make sense? Let's look at Cardano. Shit. Cardano. But this is the thing, you know, what I don't get is everyone's saying, Cardano. Like, and I'm not trying to make fun of you guys, but like, you know, everyone now is like, this coin looks like it's gonna break out. You know, everyone's like, oh my god, the bottom's in now, right? And like, literally 5 days ago, do you guys remember when we were streaming? People were literally trolling me so hard in the comments. People were making fun of me, shitting on me, saying, you're fucking crazy, you think the bottom's in, do you know what's gonna happen in the economy? And it's like, now these same people are like, oh my god, this is gonna break out. It's gonna break out. It's like, you should have been longing down there, but now everyone wants to long down up here. So that's why, you know, I have my forever longs on my other trading accounts. The other two trading accounts, I'm not logged into them on this computer right now that I'm live streaming on. I have to keep this live streaming computer super clean. I have like no applications on it besides the couple I need to live stream. So let's see. Wait, let me close out BitGet and then maybe reload it. Maybe then my position will load. My mind is, no. What the hell? This is so annoying. So yeah, you know, like I could long the top right now, and you know, it's just not good. I'd rather not. Like the way I look at it is I already made $120,000. Like why, you know, I already made 120K. What? Like I don't need to force it right now. You know, think about it. So think about here's the way I look at it. Also, is this week we already made $120,000, right? So the way I look at it is some people, right, that's a salary, right? So now I can literally, if I don't have to work for the rest of the year, is how I'm looking at it, right? Obviously, I'm clearly going to work the rest of the year, and I'm not just going to make 120K this year. But the way I look at it is instead of forcing it, why would I try to long the top, right? Everyone's saying, oh, Ethereum's going to break out now. No. You should have been longing down here when I was telling you, right? Which remember, I still have long positions open on different trading accounts, just not this one. This is my main trading account that I'm trading like with big positions on, right? But yeah, so the way I look at it is, look, I already made 120K. I've been paid for the rest of the year. I can play video games for the rest of the year, right? So I have no urgency to get into any trade right now unless it's screaming at me, get in right now. You know, I don't have to force it, and I'm not going to. I'm guessing the internet's really bad since we only have 36 viewers. A lot of people must have hopped off because the stream's probably lagging. Lucifer. These live streams are kept on the channel. All you need to do is go to the channel. Oh man, looks like the internet's bad. Fuck. Go to Crash Trading. And if you go over to the live section, if you go over to live, all my live streams are over here, guys. So you can watch all live streams if you miss them. But yeah, let's get back to our moon analysis. Okay, indicator, moon phases. Okay, so what's the distance between these moons? December 22nd to January 22nd. Okay, so it's gonna be on the 22nd, 25th, 28th, 27th, 28th. Yeah, so wait till the end of the month, guys. There's no reason to get overly bearish until the dollar. Okay, so let's mark out January 24th, right? Because the last moons were 24th. Okay, so draw this vertical line on your chart. Okay, this is the point at which maybe we'll start to look a little bit more on the short side for a swing short, right? Like a swing short is when you short there or when you short there. When you short there and you hold the trade for a week or two or multiple days, right? If you short right now, good luck holding that trade for multiple days, right? Because it could first go up here before dropping. You know, this is not a confident area to swing short. All right, so if we swung short there, next time frame you'll be looking to swing short is the end of January going into February. Okay, the moon phases don't lie. Look, top. This one was late. Top, kinda. It's all about the astrology. Why can't I get better internet? Because I can't afford it, dude. So yeah, once again, mark this, guys. A lot of you guys who are going to short too early, mark January 24th on your chart, and try not to take on any big short positions until January 24th. Okay? This is my advice to everyone right now. No need for big short positions. Giveaway? Yeah, I think we could give away these nuts. Man, this is so bad that I'm live now. Like, I can't edit out the stupid shit I say. You know, whenever I'm making a video and I say some stupid stuff, I can, like, always just edit it out and be like, all right, we're good. We don't need to put that there. But here, once I fuck up, I fuck up. It's too late. And I say really stupid stuff, and then I'll look back in this in, like, 5 years from now and just question, like, what am I doing, dude? This is pathetic. But you know what, guys? Remember, you can be immature. You can be dumb. You can say what the fuck you want. If you're making money, you're taking care of those around you, that's what matters the most, you know? So, who cares what you say? You know, just say what comes to mind, and then hopefully what comes to mind isn't something like Kanye would say, because, you know, I feel really bad for him, you know, because he also speaks live, and, you know, once Kanye says something, there's no taking it back, right? So remember, luckily you're not Kanye. So if you say something bad, no one's probably going to care, actually. So you get to be a free soul, really. And that's great. Let's take advantage of that. Yeah, so guys, I'm trying to let people into the Telegram, but on Proton Mail, they have like a limit. So it's only allowing me to answer like 15 emails a day right now. And there's like hundreds of people trying to join. So what I'm going to be doing, because it's limited, and also I think I'm going to set up like a custom email server or something like this so I can answer unlimited emails. But that's in the process. So as of now, it's literally not letting me. What happens is if I answer too many emails in a short period of time, it says, hey, Proton Mail is not for bulk messaging. Please come back in like a few hours or later. So I have to wait. So that I can only let so many people in at once right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to prioritize whoever has the bigger account gets in first. And I know that may seem unfair to the smaller guys, but in my opinion, bigger account means you're more serious. And then, of course, since I'm doing it for free, you got to realize the only way I make a little bit of money is off the kickback, off trading fees when you guys trade with me, you know, which is a very fair deal. I'm literally providing you my trades for completely free. The least you can do is trade on the referral link, and I get a tiny kickback. And you literally trade for completely free, and you profit. And I'm working, putting these trades together for you. So I think what we'll do is I'll just prioritize the bigger accounts for now. And you know, since I can only accept so many in at once. But remember, you can still go in through the alerts, and you can pay to get in right away. So a lot of people, they cannot wait to get into the alerts. And a lot of, like, especially bigger accounts, they're like, bro, I can't wait to get accepted for free. So they just pay the $200 and get in that way right away, since that's instant. So do keep that in mind if you're someone who was like in the alerts before and you notice it changed to free, and so now you think you're like just out of the alerts for good until we accept you. You still pay the $200 to get back in. But yeah. Why do I use Proton Mail? It's a good email service. I love Proton Mail. They don't ask for your phone number. They don't ask for none of this shit. And, you know, if you want to set up a Gmail account, it's so dog shit, man. Gmail makes you give them a phone number every time for a Gmail account. It's like, dude, how many phone numbers do I have? Not many. So Gmail's, you know, I can't deal with Gmail or any of that other shit. So Proton Mail is great. How big are the bigger accounts? We have all types of accounts, from 5K to 50K to 150K to even, you know, our Singaporean whale, Milan, in our Discord. Milan, if you're here, I love you, buddy. But Milan is like freaking betting $1 million on World Cup. and trading $1 million positions, like literal $1 million without leverage, before leverage. So literally, we have people from $500 to like $5 million in their trading accounts, from $500 to $5 million. Like that's literally, it's crazy. What's my biggest advice for people getting into trading? I'm planning to buy the course soon, but what should I do in the meantime? Because I don't want to learn from BS YouTuber. Best advice is that, so Top Notch, for example, I want to say I appreciate you being around and I notice you. So like, for example, I've picked up, and remember that you said you're going to get $30,000 soon, right? So the thing is, like, let's say you get that $30,000, bro. You don't need to go trade with $30,000. You know, max, the absolute max, especially if you're new. No, I'd say if you're extremely experienced, right? So let's say you have $30,000 and you're a very experienced trader, but you only have $30,000, for example. I would never put more than $6,000 in your trading account. So think about that 1/5 ratio, right? So if you have $30,000 and you're a new trader, well, I would say if you're an experienced trader, you should put like $6,000 in your account max. But since you're new, I would say trade with $1,000 to $3,000 max. And so the key is you can blow up your $1,000 account. You can blow up your $3,000 account. You can do it 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time. You're going to get way more experience trading and blowing up a $1,000 account and a $3,000 account. But what a lot of people do is when you start, let's say you have a net worth of $200,000, right? So when you start, you'll trade with like $150,000. Like that's ridiculous because you're going to blow up that $150,000 so fast. So whereas if you're a guy with only $1,000, you're going to blow up your $1,000 account when you start trading. So it's almost like actually it's better to be broke when you start trading than be rich or already have money when you start trading. Because people who start with a lot of money when they start trading blow up so much money when they start trading. Okay, so in my opinion, is you know, whether you're rich or poor, wherever you are, whoever you are, you start, you know, with a proper ratio of your net worth and a proper amount that makes sense. So, you know, for you, Top Notch, I would say $1,000 to $3,000 in your account max, you know? Whereas let's say a guy with $1 million net worth is going to get into trading today, I would probably tell him, let's load you up with $50,000 for trading, but you're only going to start with $10,000 in your trading account. Because, you know, if you have a guy with $1 million and he's only trading with like $300 or $1,000, he's not going to give a shit if he loses $1,000, right? If you have $1 million and you lose $1,000, you are not really going to even learn much, probably, just because it's such a small amount that it's not even really realistic and you literally don't care. So it's like it's a solid little balance between not trading with too little, but also trading with a smart amount of the amount of money you have. So it does kind of depend, but yeah, honestly, it's good to start off poor. It's good to start off broke trading and then work your way up, because it's better to lose all your money when you're broke than lose all your money when you're rich. And people who start off trading when they're already rich end up blowing a lot of it when they start, and then they just give up right away. Because let's say, like I said, let's say you have a $300,000 net worth and you start trading with $100,000, you blow it, dude, you're probably never going to want to trade again after that, you know? Whereas if you only have $1,000 and you blow it, it's like, okay, it was $1,000. Like, I'll just go make another $1,000. I just have to work at McDonald's for 10 days, you know? So I'd say start off right, start off smart, don't start off too big, and yeah. No, it does not. You can do Gmail without phone number. Well, it depends, Wolf of Crypto. I've done a Gmail without a phone number in the past before, but recently, anytime I've tried to, they're always making you do a phone number, so I don't really mess with it. Plus, Gmail is known for like spying on your emails and stuff, whether it's true or not. I can't prove it, but I don't trust Gmail as much as I would trust something else. So next NFT play is just buy more Valhalla. There's very few NFTs that matter. Azuki, Beans, Bored Ape, CryptoPunks, CloneX might be an okay play here, but I personally don't like CloneX very much. Valhalla and Renga. It's like the only NFTs that matter. And anything else expected to go to zero besides like Fluff World, Cryptodes, and I'm sure there's a few other ones. But I don't care about any NFTs besides Azuki, Beans, Bored Apes, CryptoPunks, Valhalla. I like Renga a lot, but this is an up-and-coming one, and the downside to Renga is the floors are not the best. You know, like this guy's ugly. Like, he's not great looking, but he's okay. Ugly. You know, so the weakness to Renga is their floors, but I mean, the floors are weak on a lot of collections. Now, what's really cool about Renga is I think it just has a unique style. Like, I have a good eye for things. And what I like about Renga also is it doesn't need any hyper announcements, you know, like other collections need hype, need announcements. And this is one thing I really don't like about Bored Apes, is I feel like it's becoming a lot about like announcements and the metaverse and whatever shit they're working on, where I thought Bored Apes was way cooler without all the extra bullshit. Like, no one cares. Dude, I don't give a shit about their metaverse. I'm not going to play that shit. You're not going to play that shit. And I guarantee you in 30 years, no one's going to play that shit. So fuck your metaverse, you know? Why work on such a shitty idea? And this is why Valhalla is literally better than Bored Apes from that standpoint of they're building a streaming platform, which is actually going to be relevant in 5 to 10 years, or it has a much stronger chance, right? Tell me what has a stronger chance of being relevant in 30 years from now. Valhalla's streaming platform or Bored Apes' shitty monkeyverse? Okay, now I'm saying it's shitty monkeyverse only because games come and go. Games, you know, blow up, they get popular, and then they die. You know, a streaming platform does not die like that, you know? So this is why Valhalla is literally doing a 500 million times better business model than Bored Apes, and it's at 70x less the price. And it serves a market of anyone and everyone who missed out on Azuki. This is like your redemption shot, is what it feels like to a lot of people. So, you know, Bored Apes, I don't think, like the trade we just took. Oh, there we go. Yes, I just made $12,000 in 4 minutes on Ethereum. Okay, and then look at the P&L here. Close short Ethereum. Where do I find that trade? $900. Okay, so yeah, yesterday I broke even for a $125 loss. I call that break even. $125 is like losing like $1. It's break even for me. So yeah, so we closed out of that Ethereum short. Look, close short right here. Open short, close short. We broke even. I sent that out in the alerts yesterday. Then we did a scalp long today on Ethereum, made $900 there. And then I did this scalp long on Ethereum again on my own. This one was not in the alerts, and I just made $12,000 on that today. So all in all, that's how we're up. We're up $113,000 on this account, and then we're up another $12,000 on my other two tiny trading accounts that I have my forever longs on. So yeah, back to the NFTs though. You know, like for example, I just made 100 ETH to USD. So we're up $123,000, right? That's 84 Ethereum. That pays for a Bored Ape easily, right? But I don't want to waste money on a Bored Ape. It's like, it's just not for me. Like, I don't want to waste money on this when Monero and Litecoin exist, right? Why buy a Bored Ape for 73 Ethereum and I can go get, I mean, the thing is, that's the thing, is like, I want an ape just to have one, but I can't justify it right now when, you know, Litecoin's at $85. I'd much rather go chuck in this $123,000 of profit into Litecoin. Yeah, I'd much rather go buy Litecoin with this. 123,000. 1,432 Litecoin. Then let's get the calculator out. Okay, and this is what people don't understand. This is the power of trading in a bear market. 1,400 Litecoin times, once Litecoin, guys, hits $1,000. Okay, once Litecoin hits 1,000, 1,200, 1,300. Once it gets up here, guys. Okay, do you understand that this $123,000 we made today or this week is going to be worth, let's say, $1,000? So you understand the $120,000 I just made this week is actually worth $1.4 million, is how I see it, right? Because I'm that confident that Litecoin is going to reach $1,000 with time. Now let's just be conservative, right? And let's just say a $700 Litecoin, okay? Today, this week's $123,000 that we made is, whoops, times 700. See, I didn't make $120,000 this week. I made $861,000 this week, is how I look at it, right? Because that's the power of taking advantage of these bear market prices, okay? Because the market is wrong. The market says the price of Monero is $86. That's not true. The price of Monero is $700. The market just hasn't caught up or realized that yet. So that's the way I look at it. Can I donate a Val to you? I ain't donating shit. I think the internet's breaking, guys, so keep on walking, keep on walking, keep on walking, keep on walking. Alright. I'll send, I think we're back. I don't know, guys. I'm here. It's internet's trash. Amy, send me the site. Alright, I think we're good now, guys. Alright, looks like we're good. Yeah, so the stream viewers dumps off and then it comes back on. Yeah, I really gotta get some internet, huh? It sucks. But no, I don't, it's not 80 million, bro. Look, think about it. $120,000 times 7x. It's $800,000. But yeah, guys, this is the power of shorting and longing in the bear market. Is you get to continue to accumulate and buy more crypto. This is why I don't want the bear market to end. And overall, I don't think it's completely over. You know, I don't think we're going straight back to all-time highs. You know. And what I do think is very likely as well is, let's say Bitcoin got to 30K, even 40K, okay? What we've seen happen in the last bear markets is, look at this, right? So you have the bottom, okay? And then, this is before the COVID bottom, right? You have the bottom, you come up, and then you come down and you still half. Right, so you went from 3,000 to 14,000 to 6,000. So that's kind of like going from, you know, here to 40K, back down to 20K, or back down to like 23K, for example. If it copied the last bear market, you see, so you do get these second chances. Okay, if you look at this bear market, you come down, look at this, you pump up, and you get that second bottom somewhat close to that bottom, like 7 months later. You know, not still much higher, but you know, usually you get the second chance. So yeah, just look at this. You get that higher low, and so, you know, let's say this is the ultimate bottom, which a lot of people, it's like 50-50 now, but you know, okay, let's say that was the bottom based on this pattern, right? Where you get that higher low, second bottom, higher low, second bottom 7 months later, okay? That leads me to believe that no matter how high we go or went here, you'd still get that second chance 7 months later-ish, or maybe a year later, right? So somewhere, like, okay, so this is what you need to understand. If this was the ultimate bottom, I still think you'd get a second chance, later on, even if we went to 30 or 35K, like, you know, which would be crazy, right? So that's the thing I feel like is even if the market went insane, you're still going to get that second chance of a dip kind of like that, okay? So I think a lot of you guys missed it when I said it, but see this blue line here? Okay, this blue line is, until we hit this blue line, which is on January the 24th, be very, very careful entering into any big short positions. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not entering in any big short positions until we get over to January 24th and the dollar gets to 101. Okay, this is so important, guys. Please listen up. We're not putting on any big bearish positions until dollar hits 101. Bam, 100, 101. Okay, I'm teaching you guys 101 and January 24th. Okay, until those two criteria met, until it is at least January 24th, and until the dollar is at 101, you don't put on any massive short positions right now. Okay, and once again, if you knew how to read charts, you wouldn't need me to show you that. You would just know that yourself right now, you know, because you'd understand your correlations. You'd understand that this is a very special week in the market that doesn't happen often, and that you would understand that the last time we saw a pump like this, they lasted, okay, 33 days right here, and it lasted 15 days right here. And this pump has only been 10 days so far. Okay, so you understand it's still early to be going in massive on a short right now. Does it make sense? Very simple analysis. And then here, you know, is where I talked about being the potential God short. If I'm gonna, you know, it still depends, right? I'm just planning and anticipating, but every week and every day I got to look at the charts and see, are my correlations on point? Are the levels on point? And does everything match up and line up together? So for example, if Ethereum hit 1687 right over this level, at the same time, the dollar was at 101, and at the same time we had been pumping for 30 plus days, this is how I'd be so damn confident to go in short. But you see, it's not just one reason. It's going up, so I have to short it, right? That's what a lot of people do. They see green candles, they see the market's going up, and so they're like, oh, I have to short it, you know? And so it's not about one reason, because you see a green candle, so you have to short it, or it's a bear market, so I have to short it, or it's a downtrend, so I have to short it. A lot of people, you only trade or you take a position for one reason. You want to have 5+ reasons for why you're entering in, and that's when you'll win, is when you have a ton of reasons to jump in the trade. You're going to be incredibly confident. So I don't see any comments, so I'm worried about my internet here. What should we say in our email header if we have a decent account size to get into the trade alerts? Just say your account size. Say, I got $38,000 trading account. Check my ID. Let's go, baby. So yeah. Like, for example, if you have a $30,000 trading account, you'll be getting in very quickly, because that is above average for sure. And that, you know, I'd say even a $5,000 trading account is above average and should get you in very quickly. Okay, everyone hears me good. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense, guys. And so like I'm looking at this right here. This could truly be a magnificent short. And by the way, look, Ethereum bottomed right here, right? So what would 7 months later be from June to, no, 7 months later would probably be around here. No, that's a little more than 7 months. But yeah, so imagine Ethereum bottom here. Remember the pattern we've talked about for the past Bitcoin bear markets. So would it make sense for Ethereum to bottom like this or like this? It would make sense. Now I know a lot of people are calling for $500, $400 Ethereum, and I think they're going to be wrong, completely wrong. And I think it's completely idiotic that people believe that. And so let them be stupid, let them, you know, miss the bottom like we just nailed it. That's okay. That's why they need to take the charts course, these freaking guys. $500 Ethereum. All right, I might do a $50 giveaway. I might do a $50 giveaway if someone can guess. I'll do $25 giveaway because this is not really anything. It's not even. It doesn't take much skill. It's either you know it or you know it. You know it or you don't. So, the first person to tell me what song this is, an artist, will get $25 in Bitcoin or Litecoin. This is the only hint I'm giving. Whoever knows this, maybe Eminem or someone said that, but it's not the artist I'm thinking of. Let's go. Okay, Bennett Bowman, I now love you. Bennett Bowman, you're now my friend, brother. Everyone who guessed after Bennett Bowman, I don't know if you guys just copied him, or I don't know if you guys just looked up the lyrics. But yeah, Bennett Bowman, you're winning yourself $25 in Litecoin or Bitcoin. Wait, Bisho was first? Wait, no, Bennett Bowman was first on my screen. Bennett, drop your Litecoin or your Bitcoin address. Let me know. Bisho, it literally says. Bisho literally says right here for the squaw. You said it after Bennett, Elliptic, Joseph, Le. Like, I'm not lying. You can literally look at my live stream. You can see Bennett won. Damn, if y'all Googled, man. Damn. No Isaiah Rashad fans here, huh? I'm disappointed if we have no Isaiah Rashad fans.
For squad. No, that's our job right now.
What's interesting about this song, what's interesting about this artist, is I did not like this artist for a long. Well, no, that's not true. I always liked him a little, but I didn't see what was so special about this song. I didn't even like it very much. I thought it was very overrated. I didn't see what was special about the song. And then, as time passed, as a year or two went by, I realized the masterpiece that was in front of me. And that is an analogy. That, guys, is an analogy because, my friends, sometimes it takes time to understand the masterpiece that's in front of you, like this Bitcoin long and this trade and the predictions I've put in front of you. Sometimes it takes a couple years for things to truly hit, for you to truly understand what's been done. So, like I said, we shorted the top at 69K and we longed the bottom at 16K. And a lot of you guys, it hasn't hit yet. You don't really get it yet. And someday it's gonna hit. Someday we're all gonna look back and realize what a time it was. Okay, I only have 43 viewers, so I'm guessing my internet's bad again, but it should probably flip back on good. So, yeah. Link looked really good. I talked about Link in a different live stream. Look, this is what I said about Link in a previous live stream. You probably missed it. I said Link has been in a sideways range for 1 year now, and everyone, right? Because Link was down here when I said this, right? And I said everyone is overly bearish right now. Here I am calling for the bottom, right? And everyone is telling me, you're a fool, you're an idiot, the economy's going to get worse. And so what they don't realize is very simple. A fucking 3-year-old could see this shit Bottom of the range, bottom. Boom, 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 boom. And you fucking idiots. All right, and I'm not talking to anyone. You guys realize when I say you fucking idiots, it's like it's not at you, it's at the idiots, okay? And then, you know, this shit, right? Everyone's overly bearish at the bottom of the range. Idiots, you know, going against me. Oh, you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. And then you're the idiot. You don't know, you know, you get tricked by the range. At the top of the range, you're bullish. At the bottom of the range, you're bearish. And you're supposed to do the exact opposite. You see? So, yeah. I said everyone is expecting us to break down right now. This just doesn't look right, that we're just going to break down here. It's unlikely, you know? So, no, Chainlink looks amazing because if you look at the weekly time frame, look at this, bro. And this is what I said. This is what I didn't get. How is everyone so bearish? You've ranged and you've got support for 1 year here. And you got one of the most beautiful weekly bullish divergences in the history of crypto. Oh, no. We're all bearish. Crashes Clay's an idiot for being bullish. This idiot. You're going to lose all your money longing. I can't believe you think it's the bottom. Wrecked. Thank you for shorting the bottom, idiots. No use case for Litecoin surely in years' time. You need to understand that there is a use case for Litecoin. It's that it's literally just Bitcoin, just the little brother. So wherever Bitcoin is used, Litecoin is used. So Litecoin, literally, look at when you go to a Bitcoin ATM, you'll see Litecoin there. When you go, now MoneyGram accepts Litecoin and Bitcoin. Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum is what they accept. So Litecoin is always included in that group with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now it's interesting that Litecoin is included with Bitcoin, Ethereum, but Bitcoin Cash is not always included with Litecoin, Ethereum, and these other coins are not always included with with Bitcoin, Ethereum. Litecoin's always included with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and for that reason, once institutional money is able to come into the space, once the regulations are more clear, okay, Litecoin has the smallest market cap, okay? And so, for example, it's like saying Bitcoin has no use case in 3 years from now because it's slow and the fees are too high for commerce and transactions. It's not about what you think about the technology and like how fast or slow it is, okay? It's about the fact that everyone else sees it as this. And so everyone in the world sees Bitcoin as number one, and then everyone else sees Litecoin as number two to Bitcoin, as a silver to Bitcoin. And so as soon as institutional money can come into the space, because Litecoin is the smallest market cap out of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, Litecoin is going to do the most X's, right? Because it needs the least amount of money to flow in to actually, you know, move that market the most. It's incredibly liquid. It has one of the most trading volumes of any coin, like 70 billion. So it's one of the most liquid coins, one of the most tradable coins for institutions, hedge funds, and big people. So yeah, Litecoin, it's not about what you think if it's slower, it doesn't have a use case. No, the use case is the fact that everyone thinks it's the silver to Bitcoin's gold. It's the fact that it is the top three with Bitcoin, Ethereum, yet it's not priced as if it's the top three. It's incredibly undervalued once you realize that it is Bitcoin, Ethereum. It's in that category with them. And there's not any other cryptos you can say are in the category of Bitcoin, Ethereum, besides maybe Monero, which Monero is really, it's in its own category. Monero is the best. Monero is the top dog. And so Monero is sitting at $170, but it's really a $3,500 plus coin. Really, Monero is a $60,000 coin. You know, Monero is just better than Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin, but better. It's what everyone thinks Bitcoin is, and it's so cliche, everyone says it. But you need to understand, like, that's the way you want to look at it, is what are the coins that are not securities and which coins are the top three? It's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin when it comes to regulation, you know? Also, Litecoin has zero downtime ever. Litecoin has never been down. The network has never been down ever. Bitcoin has actually been down. So Litecoin has 100% uptime, flawless operation. Bitcoin does not. So that's another attractive, like, kind of little narrative that's in there with Litecoins. Hey, silver has never went down. You know, Bitcoin has went down. Litecoin has significant improvements. It's completely decentralized. It's literally just Bitcoin, you know, for the institutions, just the silver. So. Using the silver to gold ratio to approximate the right target price doesn't make sense. Well, first, you need to understand that the Litecoin to Bitcoin ratio is 4-to-1, right? So Litecoin has 4 times the supply of Bitcoin. I don't know what the supply of gold and silver is, what the ratio between gold and silver is, the supply. So I can't make an actual, you know, accurate breakdown of that, right? But no, to me it totally makes sense to peg Litecoin as a ratio of Bitcoin. And once you understand that Litecoin is 1/50th as valuable as Bitcoin, or it's 1/70th as valuable as Bitcoin, once you understand there's always a ratio between how valuable Litecoin is going to be in relation to Bitcoin, it brings speculation. So some people will say, what? You think Litecoin's 1/70th as value as Bitcoin? Well, based on my calculations, based on my fundamental research, Litecoin is worth 1/50th of Bitcoin, right? Meaning you get 50 Litecoin for 1 Bitcoin. And so it's always good that the fact that Litecoin's success will be attached to Bitcoin. So as long as, if Bitcoin goes to $100,000, I guarantee you Litecoin is going to be around doing great. If Bitcoin goes to $1 million, I guarantee you Litecoin is going to be around doing great, and it's going to be a ratio of Bitcoin. That's what I love about Litecoin. It's such a safe play, you know? So as long as Bitcoin hits $1 million, Litecoin is guaranteed to hit, you know, X amount of dollars because it's a ratio of Bitcoin. And so it makes sense to me. That's one of the favorite things of Litecoin I like, is it's always going to be a ratio of Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, it's been an hour of streaming. You know, once again, look at the Monero chart. Realize that, you know, soon we're gonna leave, and you'll never get these prices again, ever. So you know, today we look at Monero at $169, but someday we're gonna be looking back, and Monero's gonna be above $1,000, and it's gonna be above. You know, hopefully it truly does catch on to the extent that it can, and it should. And if it, you know, Monero is literally, like I said, it's a 60,000, it's 100,000. Monero is literally $100,000 coin. It's just the only thing is it has a very uphill battle to fight against regulators, and you know, the people who don't want us to have freedom. So it has to fight a battle that Bitcoin doesn't have to fight as hard, right? But Monero is $100,000 coin. So you know, just realize how insane these prices are. And someday you're going to look back on them when we're up here above $1,000, and you know, you're going to think, I can't believe, you know, today with $1,000 I can only buy 1 Monero. You know, and you're going to remember back to the stream, and you're going to think, man, I remember when Alex was telling me, dude, I could buy 6 Monero for $1,000, you know? So just realize these times are truly incredible, in my opinion, when you understand the value of what's in front of you. And it's a beautiful time. So thank you for being here with me, guys, in these crazy times. And like I said, sometimes it takes a little time for you to realize the greatness of a song. Sometimes you don't click with something right away. Sometimes you don't realize the beauty in the moment until years later. And so I believe in years from now we'll be looking back today and thinking, man, these were the good times. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and I'll have a video out for you later. Goodbye.